The Glute Ham Developer is a machine that not everyone is going to have access to, but if you do have access to one of these machines, is one that you should be using often because it does a great job developing the posterior chain, which is all those muscles in the back of our body that are really going to get us moving through angles in sport. But a lot of people have a limited knowledge on what this machine does. They think oftentimes it's just an ab machine, or they see back extensions, and that's about the extent of their knowledge. So in this series, we're going to give you 20 different movements that you can use on the Glute Ham Developer specifically to target the posterior chain and give some reasons why you should be doing each specific one. But before we hop into the movements, we're going to show you how to set up this machine because it is a little finicky. You have to adjust it based on the height of the athlete, and even athletes that are the same height, if their legs are a little bit longer or shorter, they're going to have to adjust it as well. So we have Doug here that's going to demo how to set up in the machine. And we have this extremely too long for Doug, so we're going to show what it looks like when it's not set up properly. So Doug's going to hop in here, and we're going to look at a few things. Now, Doug is going to lock in, and if he were to go into a back extension from this point, you can see that his hips aren't going to let him clear the pad. That's the number one thing that you want to see when you're going into the glute ham raise is, are you able to hinge without rounding your back? Obviously right here we're not in a position to. And another one is you want to make sure your knees are able to touch the front of the pad for some of the knee flexion exercises we do. And again, right here we can clearly see Doug is not set up for that. So let's hop out of here and let's adjust it for Doug's specific height. So we're going to go ahead and slide it forward just a little bit, see if that works. Go ahead, hop in there. And when it's set up properly, how's that feel, Doug? Pretty good. When it's set up properly, we're able to hinge without running into the pad with our stomach, and we're able to curl ourselves up by driving our knees into the pad. So every time you set up a glute ham raise, you want to make sure it's the right size for you, because oftentimes it's not going to be set at the right length. You're going to have to mess with it, but once you figure it out, you'll know where to set it every time.